An article claimed that 40% of computer users regularly shop online. Opie thought that the real number would be different and took a sample of 20 users drawn from his friends. State the null and alternative hypotheses for the test. The null hypothesis will be that it is indeed 40%. The alternative here is that it's not equal to. Opie doesn't say whether it's going to be greater or less than. He just says different. That's going to lead to a two-tailed test where we have a critical region at either end. The value here and here needs to be such that for a 5% test, we're going to have 2.5% at either end, or at least as close as we can without exceeding 2.5%. So we need to find the critical regions. Now I've already done some values. So at the bottom end, bear in mind that the number of people he finds shopping is going to be binomially distributed. There were 20 friends, and we would assume the null hypothesis as the probability. Using this, I found that the probability of x being less than or equal to 3 was 0.01596, which is less than 2.5%. For 4, that value was 0.05095. So that's bigger than 2.5%, indeed bigger than 5%. So our critical region at the bottom end is from 3 downwards. At the other end, I found for 12, probability that x is greater than or equal to 12, the probability was 0.0565. And so that's too big, that's a bit more than 5%, but 13 was 0.02103. So that's somewhere around 2%. It's certainly less than 2.5%. The actual significance level for the test would be 0.01596, add 0.02103, and we can add those together. So 0.01596, add 0.02103. So we've got 0.03. Let's just call that 0.037. So the actual significance level here is 3.7%. With discrete distributions, it's very, very rare that you would get exactly 5%. In fact, almost never. And closer to 5% would be rare as well. Remember, you go as near as you can, but you never go above. So Part C gives us some outcomes. What would his conclusion be if 5 of the friends, well, 5 is over here. 5 is in the acceptance region. So for part 1, we would just simply accept H0. We're in the acceptance region. In part 2, it's 14, which is over here, and that's in the critical region. So 14 is in critical region, and there's evidence at the 5% level to reject H0.